Hi, this is Brandon Wilson. Welcome to Getting Financially Organized, the video series for busy professionals. Ever feel like you're playing Monopoly without the game board? With cash flow, the lifeblood of every business and household, it's critical you understand how it works. In this episode, we're going to talk about winning at cash flow, and specifically, what are the 4 rules to follow so you succeed in what I call the money game. As a financial educator, I teach my clients that it's essential to have a system that manages your cash flow, whether you own a business or running a household. Believe me, if I didn't have a budget in my family, then my wife Ansley and I would have to claim our Amazon drivers as dependent on our taxes because we get so many darn deliveries. Sorry, being responsible for Beckett and Stewart are plenty for us. Now, does this sound familiar? Your paycheck arrives in your bank account. You pay some bills, you go out to eat a few times, have a few drinks and some barbecue, like my go-to place, Swig and Swine. You dole out money for dance lessons, for karate, and then of course, my 2 boys' favorite place, the emergency room. All of these expenses can suddenly add up. Since your bank account has started to dwindle, there's no money left over to build your financial future. Here's a scary statistic. According to a survey from Intuit, 65% of Americans said they don't know how much money they spent last month. Are you a part of that percentage? If so, don't freak out. You can start today by developing new habits. I'm going to show you how. Here are the 4 rules around the money game. Because if you don't have rules around money, then it can rule you. Remember the previous episode about those dark invaders? Yes, that's the first rule, protect against the 3 black swans. If we don't protect against lawsuit, disability, or death, we risk losing everything. Rule 2, establish siloed savings. Yep, that's another carryover from a previous episode. If you didn't see it, you can find the video on my YouTube channel. Essentially, it's about establishing a separate account from your day-to-day checking to automatically contribute a minimum of 20% of your gross income. Rule 3, pay down debt. The key word here is methodically. You want to first pay off debts on credit cards since these typically carry the highest interest rates. I suggest that you first sit down with a trusted financial professional, make a list of who you owe money, how much, and the rates and the terms of each debt. Finally, rule 4, create a budget. A lot of folks cringe at the B word. Don't be scared about budgeting. The structure of creating one will provide you with greater financial freedom. That's what happened to my family. I tell my clients that doesn't mean that they're going to be eating red beans and rice every night, although my Nana could do it real well. It means having some control over your standard of living and lifestyle so you can continue to support both. Are you ready to start controlling your cash flow? Then get with a trusted financial professional and discuss whether they could help you implement the 4 rules to winning at the money game. If you aren't in a relationship with someone you trust, I'd be honored to chat with you for 10 minutes to see how I might be of service to you. Email me at bwilson@cplanning.com to set up a time. I'm Brandon Wilson. Thanks for watching. Here's to you getting financially organized.